Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. Today's eyeshadow look is inspired by a lipstick. So this is Colourpop Ultra Metallic Lip in Glam. And that's what it looks like there swatched. So it's a real true rose gold sort of colour. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. Now I have used the new Jelly Much eyeshadows, or one of them from Colourpop, in Short Circuit. So I'll show you that as well. So let's get into the makeup. Okay guys, so I'm doing an eye look today which is inspired by this Colourpop Ultra Metallic Lip in Glam, which is what I have on now. So I'm using the new Jelly Much shadows. So I bought 3 of them and they come in a little pot like this. I'll show you later when I actually go to apply one of them on my eye, the little stopper inside, which is really difficult to get out with nails. So I have swatched them for you. So the one on this side here of my hand is Once and Floral. It's pretty coppery, but it does have a pink hue to it. And this one here is Ventura, which is a nice whitish lilac sort of colour. And then the other one, which I can't remember the name of, is Short Circuit, which is a really true copper. They are a real true jelly texture, so if you've ever put your finger in jelly, that's exactly what they're like. So I'll get on and we'll do an eye look, and I'm using the one that's going to be going with this lip is the Short Circuit, so the copper colour. Okay, so I'm initially priming my eye with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter eye base, which is a really light pink colour. Now I think I may have decided that this is probably the best eye base that I've ever used. I did experiment a bit with the P.Louise and found it drying on my eyes, my aging eyes. Now this one you don't set, but you do have to let it dry, so you tap it off to actually help it set. But the eyeshadows just don't go anywhere. Alright, so go ahead and we'll just tap that to help it set, and then we'll leave that for a couple of minutes. So ordinarily you would put this on and then go about doing some other makeup, which I've already done most of. So I'm going first up into Makeup Geek's Peach Smoothie on my E40 fluffy blending brush. I'm just going to blend that up high and into that non-existent crease that I have, because I've got hooded eyes. My crease is way down here. So we'll bring it up into a new crease area. Okay, so I finished blending up the other eye. Now you really do need to let that wait to dry, because I was a little bit anxious and went in a little bit too quick with this one and did go a little bit patchy, so I had to work like hell to actually blend that out. Now I normally do one eye on camera and one eye off, just for the sake of saving time, and you guys don't have to sit there and watch both eyes being done exactly the same. Okay, so now I'm going in the crease area with Lay Low from Colourpop, which is a beautiful coral, and a Dose of Colours blending brush. So just on the tip of that, and I'm just going to go just above my eyelid into that hood area and make sure I can see it. That's why I'm looking down at the moment. Yeah, I love that colour. That's a true coral. That's beautiful. Lay Low. Just going to go into the outer corner with that. And just keep adding bit by bit until you're happy with the vibrancy of the colour, or the depth of colour. So don't go in all at once with just a whole heap of product on your brush. It's just going to be a heap of hell to try and blend out. So just bit by bit, and go back in with your windscreen wiper motions, your circular motions, just to blend that up into that transition colour. Obviously this isn't going quite as high as that transition colour went. I'm in love with this colour. That is beautiful. So spring is only 4 days away here on the Gold Coast in Australia. And this is, to me, a beautiful spring look so far. We'll see how we go with the Jelly Much. So just grab the initial brush you used with no extra product on that, and then just go over the edge of that colour just to blend that a little bit softer. Okay, so we've done that crease colour. Now I'm going into Anastasia's Caramel. You know I love this colour. On a 217 MAC brush, so just on the very tip. And I'm just going into the outer corner here. And then slightly up into the crease. So I'm just bringing that darker colour just a little bit further up into the crease there. I just did the other eye and I think I like it a little bit more with it a little bit extended there. So just basically to where your pupil starts. I don't want to darken this up too much. I want it to be quite bright. Okay, so I'm going in with my P.Louise eye base. So this is in 0. So this is the lightest colour that they have, which is basically white on a concealer brush. Now I just want to follow this natural crease that I have here first up. It's the shimmer colour, and sometimes I find if I do put shimmer colours up a little bit too high, the texture in my eye just doesn't kind of work with it. So just looking up and making sure that colour goes to the right spot. I've got it on my eyelashes. Okay, so I'm going into the Jelly Much shadow. Now it comes in a pot. Like I said, this one's called Short Circuit, which is a real copper colour. Now, the only problem I have straight away is the way that that little lip is inside. It's different to the Hourglass one, which I showed you last week or the week before, where you can easily pick that up from the inner. It's basically in the centre of the pot. And this one's right on the edge. So if you have nails, it's almost impossible to get that up. So I've been using a tissue to sort of add some texture in there and grab it. Now when it comes out, it's loaded with products, so just be very careful. All 3 of mine were like that. And then that's the rest of the product in the pot. Looks stunning, absolutely beautiful. Pretty much the same colour as that lip. Anyway, so I'm going to use it off the lid because there's a stack of product there. So picking up a little bit off the lid there because there is quite a lot of product on there. I'm going in first up with a Real Techniques detailer brush and just a little bit of product on there. That consistency is just beautiful. You could play in that all day. Because I want to get this inner corner not overloaded with product. Oh, that's nice. That feels absolutely beautiful going on. It's smooth as well. It's very easy to apply. Oh, that's lovely. So it does remind me of MAC's Copper Sparkle pigment, which I used a few weeks ago, probably a couple of months ago actually, on my channel. Very similar colour. So I'm just going over that a couple of times just to increase the intensity of the colour. I'm just going back into caramel. I'm just going to pop a little bit of that over that edge again just to blend the two colours. So I'm just going to do the bottom lash line. I'm going back in with caramel and a dose of colours, flat definer brush, so just on the very outer corner of my lash line. And then I'll just go in with that coral colour again, Lay Low from Colourpop, and just blend that out underneath. I do have a little bit of that P.Louise on my eyeline there, which I'll grab. And then I'm just going to go with a little bit more of a fluffy brush just to blend the edge of that so it's nice and diffused. So I just want to brighten up the inner corner a little, so I'm going to use Makeup Geek's In the Spotlight, which is a fairly light apricot colour. I think that could possibly be a bit bright, so I'm going in with Makeup Geek's Cosmopolitan, just a little bit more of an apricot colour. So I'll just go over the top of that. Oh yep, that's exactly what I wanted. It's still bright with that other colour underneath, but it gives that apricot tinge to it, which is nice. Okay, so I'll go ahead and put my mascara on and some lashes and come back. And what I'll do, by the time I upload this video, obviously I will have worn this all day, so I'll be able to let you know how what the durability is like and how it stays on. Okay guys, so I finished up the rest of my makeup. I went in and used my Rumour Brow This Way, which I normally do, on an angle brush, just a MAC angle brush, just a little bit of matte highlighter underneath my brows there, just to clean up and define the ends of my brows there, or the tail. Put some mascara on, so I used my MAC Giga Black Lash and some end lashes, which is the ones from Ardell 301, which is, yeah, just basically a half lash on the edge there. And then I did use my Marc Jacobs Gel Liner Highliner Gel Eyeliner in blacker, just underneath in the tight line area. So guys, if you liked this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, a comment in the comment section below what you think of this look, whether you've got any Jelly Much eyeshadows from Colourpop, and if you intend on buying any, which colours. Do subscribe, click on the notifications bell so you're notified when I do upload more content. Keep being the best version of you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!